Hey yo, this is your girl Melanin Audacity, and thank you for tuning in to the Master Elements Podcast.
Smash the elements. 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 Smash the elements.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Master Elements Podcast. This is your girl Melanin Audacity, along with my co-hosts and my brothers, DJ RP Beats. What's up, bro?
What up?
My little brother, Cynthia God. What's happening? What's going on? How you doing today?
Salute. Peace to the
How's
family.
everybody on this here Sunday evening? So tonight we're gonna talk about Nick Cannon's apology, John Lewis's life and death, reparation pump fakes, Donald Trump's Fox interview, and the Kanye West rally in South Carolina. So let's get to it, brothers. Where you want to start? I'm here for
Start with the Ye shit. Start with the Kanye shit.
Let's start with the Kanye. Let's go, Rondell.
Well, Kanye is making news once again, making his bid for the presidential race, and he had a rally in South Carolina today, and in which it was an emotional rally, one in which he discussed that he was against abortion because he initially wanted to abort his daughter North, and he said that
I'm sorry, he initially wanted to do what?
He initially wanted to abort his first child with Kim Kardashian. He explained that, and he also said that his father wanted to abort him. He had an emotional rally.
That a pathology in his family?
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. It was very emotional. He started having outbursts. Then he said that Harriet Tubman, basically, she didn't free the slaves. She actually gave the slaves and sent them to another plantation. And that was when the whole controversy started.
Yeah, that's the main soundbite that's going around, the Harriet Tubman clip.
She did not free the slaves. She did what? She just transferred them to another plantation.
Another slave master, he said.
Slave master plantation.
He said she took them to go work for other white people.
Mm-hmm.
But did you get a chance to see the whole thing, or you just saw the sound bites?
I just saw parts. I saw the abortion parts. He's pro-life. I saw different parts. I didn't get a chance to see the whole thing.
I didn't see the whole thing, but I was watching it a little bit earlier. I was tuning in. Kanye's a nutcase, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate to even say that because I already know that's how they're gonna do him. I already know that's how they're gonna do him. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna wacko jacko him. Yeah. But honestly, the crazy part about it though is if you listen to some of the stuff that he's saying, he make more sense and sound better than Joe Biden and Donald Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But then right after that, he'll turn around and say some crazy off the wall shit that is like, come on, what you talking about?
Okay, so I did not know. I was really busy today. And so is he serious about running?
Oh yeah,
because when you said Kanye West rally in South Carolina, I'm like, what?
Yeah, his hat is already in the
This is his first presidential rally.
Mm-hmm. It's official.
Wow. So
yeah, you gotta see it. It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck.
Trying to find.
Honestly, it's not no worse than what we've seen with Trump. Like Trump is just as crazy, nonsensical. You know, it's the same shit. It's the hip hop version. You know what I mean?
But why is it that we? What? I guess I'll have to go back and look at. I wish I even knew about it because I could have been listening to it. But what is the point of him saying that about Harriet Tubman? What was the point he was trying to make?
That's a good question.
You know
And
what
that's
I'm
the
saying?
thing. That's the thing that most people are looking at because, like I said, it's just that soundbite that's going around.
Right.
And I think that I need to see the extended clip on that one too. But the thing with Kanye, when he talks, he's scatterbrained. He goes all over the place anyway. You know what I mean? He don't stick to one subject. He be bouncing all over the damn place. So it's hard to keep up with what Kanye is talking about. So who knows if he put any context in that or not? We would have to see the whole clip to see. But
yeah, for me to really, I need to understand what the point is he was trying to make with regard to that.
I think
I don't think
I think
nobody
he was trying
believes.
to allude.
I don't think anybody believes that Harriet Tubman freed slaves. We all know that she did not have that power. However, the ones who were escaping to the North to serve for the Civil War for freedom, she assisted them in that goal. So I really have to see what his point was and what he meant by that before I kick his back in on that. But
Nah, he need his back kicked in.
I'm sorry?
He definitely need his back kicked in.
Yeah.
Even based off the point that you just made, because that's what I'm saying, the wording of it, the way he said it, like Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves, it's almost like a straw man argument because nobody said that in the first place. Like, you know what I'm saying? Harriet Tubman did help people escape from them plantations. So he kind of trying to play a little word semantic with it a little bit, you know what I'm saying? So he definitely need his back kicked in for even trying to imply any type of shit like that. You know what I mean?
He's been doing this for a while now. He's been saying little crazy off the wall stuff. You know what I mean?
But I think he was trying to say, I think he was trying to allude to the fact that, you know, white people still had control. Even after Harriet did whatever she did, white people still had control. So black people didn't truly have freedom. You know, I think that's what he was trying to say in his crazy ass own way. But nah, dude.
You know, what he said about us with slavery, you know, that whole thing, you know what I mean? And so his track record has been scattered. We already know this. And like you were saying, I think he, you know, he's suffering and he needs help. And, you know, basically the people that's around him, they just using him. And it is a train wreck. So we're going to see, he's talking about adding Joel Osteen, the pastor, as his running mate.
Did he say that? I heard that too, but did he say that or what?
Oh,
yeah. I heard him say it. He said that's something he wants to do.
My only problem is that I don't want him to take away from the votes that could lead to. I don't care if it's that Tom Seeger. I don't know. It's another guy that's running too. If it's him over Biden or what, I just don't know. I'm so scared that with all this, if he takes votes from Biden, that makes, you know, I feel like Trump can win.
Trump is going to win. You need to wrap your head around that.
He's going to win. I was watching his interview with Fox. Donald Trump had a long, like a 45-minute interview, and he was discussing his campaign strategy, his agenda, and as far as police brutality, his view on that, his view on education, his view on the virus. He admitted that he tried to lie and say that that he wasn't wrong with the virus, but the reporter pointed out and pulled up the video footage of how he was wrong many times. He told people not to wear masks. He told people it would go away. Then he said people should get tested. So he was wrong on many of occasions when it comes to the virus, and he admitted it finally. And he said, "Well, you know, we don't know what we're doing with this virus. We don't really have to."
Thank you. I think I said that on
the said that.
Yeah.
But in the same breath, he said that these kids got to go back to school. Everything they have to go back.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
They speaking
do,
of that,
but from home. Yeah, they do. But from home.
He said if they don't open up, he's not giving funding to any of those schools. He said, I'm cutting all funds out. I'm not providing funds for no schools.
See, that's wrong.
Yeah. he's going to withhold all monies from all schools.
But like I said before, the school budget really comes from the local state taxes and all that. That's what really
Mm-hmm.
pays for the schools. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? I'm sure there's federal funding involved as well, but the
Mm-hmm.
majority of the schools for public schools come from the state. For the universities, all that stuff comes from the state. You know what I'm saying?
But once
I don't
again,
know.
there's his childish mentality, right? You don't do what I say, and then I'm gonna smack your hand, or take your funding away. Why is he not stressing the fact that some type of maybe hybrid solution that they should have come up with by now? It's been 5 months, where maybe some kids go part of the day, some kids
They
come in
doing that
the
here.
evening.
They doing that here.
Yeah, and then the rest is online, like, so that it limits their time, around other people. And I don't know what the solution is, but I know there is one that will work until we figure this coronavirus out. And why aren't they out there? Or who's responsible?
I don't think children should be in population until they get a handle on this thing. And a friend of mine, she sent me a waiver that she was given in the mail today. She has 2 young sons, and the school sent her a waiver, and basically for her to sign to say basically she has no rights if she sends them back into population, and if they catch the virus, they cannot sue under any grounds. They can't sue the school. They can't sue the staff, anybody at all. So you're at your own risk. So you're gambling.
But it's mandatory.
Because he's not.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it. I don't. So the mentality is you're more concerned about whether or not a child gets sick and dies from this after being exposed in the school environment, that you're mandating or semi-mandating them to attend, to sign a waiver saying that should that happen, they cannot sue the school.
Right.
So can they sue the federal government?
They do the same thing with the vaccines. They have a law, so you can't sue the CDC if you get injured from the vaccines that they say is safe. You know what I mean?
They don't have a vaccine
that they try to mandate.
Yeah, but they don't have a vaccine.
That's what I'm just saying. How they operate is not really based off of no type of logic. You know what I mean?
And that's sad. That's really sad.
And there's a story out here today. Hold on, there's a story that ties into this whole thing too, as far as with the schools and the Trump mentality with the virus and all of that stuff. They had a meeting out here in Gwinnett County, Georgia, with the Board of Education. And, they're talking about, reopening schools, the plan to reopen schools and all that. And there was a brother on there. I think he was the only brother that's on the panel. There's a young black man that's on there, and he spoke up like, yo, this don't make no sense. Like, we're releasing people from prisons because we say, it's dangerous for them to be in that type of environment. Right. We're letting them go from prisons, but we're going to mandate that the kids come back to school. He's like, it doesn't make no sense. He said, we're going to put all type of new stipulations on the kids as well as the staff. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of it is unrealistic. We need to just fall back and wait this thing out. And the lady, there was a hot mic moment. There was a couple of hot mic moments today. The Trump's dude that they let out of prison, the Roger Stone dude, he had a hot mic moment where he was talking on the phone with somebody. Anyway, that's another story. My bad. But the dude from back to the Board of Education meeting, the lady, she got up and she said something like, I could strangle his ass or something like that. You know what I mean? And the mic caught what she said. And so that controversy came out of that meeting today. Because the man was trying to look out for the best interest of the children. She talking about she could strangle him. You know what I mean? how dare you? How dare you, you uppity Negro?
How dare you come up or attempt to come up with a solution?
You know what I'm saying?
That is not ours. They want to control everything so bad. This is a new day. And it's y'all are the ones who have to wake up. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all have to wake up. It's a whole new day. You dealing with all different people and different times with different levels of education. And we have all the information actually at our fingertips. So I don't understand why they feel that everything has to come from them. We have
They
ideas.
can
We're intelligent. Do you understand what we're saying? And so it's not like we're saying now we want to do it our way. We're saying collectively we need to figure out something that works for everybody, not just you.
Exactly.
You know,
And
that's annoying.
nobody wants to be a guinea pig at the end of the day. But
No.
if you watch that Trump interview, what's going on is that they're working for his agenda in terms of he's looking at the election in November. So his whole thing is they have an agenda to try to make things appear to look that it's fine, to appear to look that like the unemployment
Appear to
numbers are
who?
what they are.
Appear to who?
He's trying to create a mirage. Basically, oh, the unemployment numbers will be fixed. Everything will be back open. This virus will disappear magically. He's trying to make himself look good for November, and they are working overtime to try to ensure that he looks good for November. So opening back up the schools, opening everything up, whatever. That's the agenda.
Well, I don't know who he's trying to make things look good for because he can't make nothing look good for me. Like I can make my own decision about what looks good to me.
He don't need the black vote though. That's the thing. Trump don't need black people to vote for him.
Right. Well, he is. He said because he said today.
Well, technically, with regard to the vote, I don't know about not needing the black vote. However, if it is a matter of winning an election based on votes, he did not win. Or he didn't win this election based on votes.
Exactly.
So, and that raises another question. Does it really matter if the electoral college and how that operates?
How they going to swing it?
That's right, our votes anyway. So I don't know. I really don't know what's going to happen come November.
Yeah, I think Cecilia is right though. I think they're gonna swing it his way.
Yeah.
Landslide.
Mm-hmm.
Well, okay. So, did he talk? Or what about the Biden thing? You mentioned that.
Oh, well, he talked about Biden. He said Biden is basically a dead man walking. He said basically, he's he's not in his right mind. He doesn't have proper faculties. He can't put two words together. Yo, he said Biden doesn't even know he's alive.
It was
so hilarious. Yeah, he said that old man doesn't know that he's even alive. He said he need to go back to his basement and stay there. That's what he said. He said he could not debate me. He said I'll debate him under the ground. He said he can't
He's right about that. He's right about that.
He said he doesn't know what he's talking about. He said the man has lost.
I don't believe that he don't know what he's talking about.
He lost his mind.
I'm talking about his debate skills. He sucks. Even if he got all his marbles or whatever, he sucks at debating.
Well, hopefully he's practicing and he get one of them things and have Obama in his ear telling him what to say.
I don't know why you want Joe Biden to win so bad.
I just don't want Donald. Don't. I just don't want Donald Trump to win. I really don't. I don't.
I don't either.
It's another candidate, Tom Steiger, or I'll look him up. But there's another.
I don't think he's in it no more. I don't think he's in it no more. I don't think so. I think it's a wrap. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know how Kanye got up in there. I don't even know how that happened. For real.
I think Trump had something to do with that. I'm gonna keep it up.
That's what I'm saying. How can Kanye
Trump,
get in?
Trump. If you gonna split that vote.
I mean, that don't even sound right to me. Like niggas gonna listen to Kanye?
Yeah, well, Kanye.
You got he don't got no clout in black society like that, man. Niggas like his music or whatever, but
he gonna get his fan base.
You got some white people out there that listen to Kanye. Black people that listen to Kanye. What the fuck Kanye say about voting? Or anything really important like come on, man. Niggas ain't listening to no damn Kanye. That's an insult.
That's why he's dropping that album. And if
Kanye got the ability to take votes away from Joe Biden, what the hell does that say about Joe Biden in the first place?
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
I think we really need to start, or I'll just put it on myself. I need to start getting deep into understanding about how this all works. You know what I'm saying? Like running, being a primary candidate, delegates, and all this stuff. I really don't understand it. I never cared to do research on it because historically it's always been whoever is going to be, and they're going to do whatever they're going to do. But now that
Because
things are
you
changing,
know it's not going to make a difference in your life anyway. That's why. If it was something that was
that
going
could
to
be,
affect that you felt was going to affect your daily activities, then you would want to know.
oh yeah.
It affects
But
you, of
now,
course, indirectly, but
yes,
just based off of what you're used to in your everyday life, you don't see any difference no matter who they put in there. You
Right.
don't really see no
that's
difference.
true. I have.
There's no fruit.
Yep.
Smash the elements. Smash the elements.